sitting with Renée Edmunds, the stage manager extraordinaire for George Washington Slept Here. So Renée, I've got a few questions for you. I see it's a pretty big set and a big cast that you have to work with. So what challenges does that present for you? How do you coordinate all of that?
It's a lot of lists. It's a huge set. Like the set's pretty big and it's pretty elaborate. This is the first time I've worked with a set that's a house. So that means that everything has to look like a house. There has to be knickknacks and books, and a fireplace has to have something on top of it. And there's a lot of specific placement for different things. And also there's some pretty elaborate and quick scene changes. Between the first act, we go from the dilapidated house that we see to something different. So that has to happen really quickly.
Wow,
there's no intermission.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, but we have help. Obviously, this is a big show, so we have a lot of help backstage. Nothing is just one person ever.
So how many people do you have working for you backstage?
Well, I have a really awesome crew. I have only two. I have two young men helping me out backstage, and I have the fantastic Maria also, who's coordinating a lot for me backstage. And then we also have, you know, the props people are in charge of the props, and then the costume people are in charge of all the costume changes. So there's a lot happening backstage silently to make it look as effortless as possible on stage.
That's amazing that you can coordinate that many people in such a seamless fashion. I bet those lists are pretty extensive.
There's some pretty specific lists. There's some crossing out, there's some arrows, they're not nice, but they're efficient.
Knowing you, I'm sure there's some diagrams.
There's some diagrams, there's lots of diagrams.
I bet there are.
Pictures of how the set is supposed to look, so we can make it look exactly the same every single time. You know, the stage is set with, we spike the stage to make sure everything goes at the right place, and we do it all quickly, quietly, in the dark, without stubbing our toes.
That's incredible. It's a huge job, and I don't envy you having to do it.
I love it.
I know you do. You're an amazing, amazing stage manager.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renée.
Thanks.
And again, RAPA presents George Washington Slept Here November 26th through the 29th, so get your tickets soon. Thanks, Renée.
Thank you.